Duke for 112 years, but tonight the Blue Devils will try to do something they've never done. Beat Florida State. That's the goal for Manny Diaz's 5-1 Blue Devils, who square off tonight with Mike Norvell of Florida State and ACC in the middle of October. And away we go. Peyton Jones, the sophomore running back, skirts out past the 20.
On a third down play.
They have struggled on third downs and need 7. Out pattern and just a couple of yards for Jake Taylor, and it's 3 and out for Duke. And you talked about the true freshman ready to get it from another freshman in Cade Reynoldsson, who's been excellent for the Blue Devils so far, but he spins that one out at midfield, and it'll set up Florida State in good position.
Well, those that they thought DJU would bring, but have not seen it. Got a great completion percentage. Can he build on the game that he had at Clemson?
They start at the 49 after just a 25-yard punt, and it's a pitch for Lawrence Toafili, and he goes for 10. Glenn, a screen for Toafili. Turning upfield. Toafili down the sideline. Bumped out of bounds in the red zone by Jalen Stinson after 27.
You gotta love this little hideaway screen. They fake the
bells per game. Showing heat. They bring pressure. Glenn quickly to Hakeem Williams, and he gets dragged down by a sure-handed Josh Pickett. Of course, an attempted 3 from Ryan Fitzgerald from 23. One of the best kickers in the country. 6 for 6, hasn't attempted a field goal in more than a month back in week 3, but no Russ. And Mike Norvell's team out of the bye week. 4-man rush, Murphy for Painkel, in coverage incomplete. Fentrell Cypress was draped all over Eli Painkel, and Duke's gonna have to punt again.
Yeah, that's a nice, says DJU. He wants to be out there, but trying to get everything that he can to the young Brock Glenn.
3rd down and 3. Glenn got it away, but incomplete for Landon Thomas. Free hitter off the edge, forced the misfire, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, see, you're seeing the game right, Mike. That's what I'm talking about. Jalen. So they're kind of taking a little bit. That's 2 quick plays, and you're already in the 3rd down. 3rd and 6.
Empty. 4-man rush, and it's batted down at the line of scrimmage. Darrell Jackson got his mitt on it, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, that
defense is in the country.
They're going to bring pressure.
5 picked up, and Glenn had it batted down. VJ Anthony.
Able to get to the quarterback, but get a hand up and get a deflection.
And now Kyle Morlock on a fake has the 1st down and more. Morlock into plus territory on a fake punt by the Seminoles. 31 yards.
Here's your guy. You got to watch. No one keeps their eye on this guy, the up back, Kyle Morlock. And when he gets the football, what happens? He knows what to do with it. Gets to the outside, and no one is there. I don't know if Duke even realized he had the football until he was well down the field.
He's got the most drops on the team, but comes up huge right there. And now Cam Davis with a cut. Barrels inside the 30. There is a penalty flag down back near the line of scrimmage on the far side of the field.
What a momentum swinging play. You think you hit the 3-yard on the first play after the big play.
There's no foul on the play for illegal formation. 1st down.
There's no penalty.
Or not.
There you go. You go from the big play on 4th down and now a 16-yard run.
Look from Florida State. Cam Davis and Lawrence Toafili. Glenn. Drop. Malik Benson. 4th down. And that has plagued Florida State all season.
You can't draw it up any better.
From 48 for Ryan Fitzgerald. His 4th year on the job and didn't get all of that. VJ Anthony caused havoc for Duke.
I don't know if he ever really got underneath this football, Mike. This was something I'm seeing. I don't know if he even had the trajectory on the kick.
Mason Arnold's snap a little bit high for Alex Mastromano at every
quickly coming to an end.
Sixth in the ACC in rushing yards. Third down. Murphy gets rid of it, incomplete. Azareye'h Thomas has been excellent this year for Florida State. Fourth two-back look on third down. Brock Glenn has missed on his last four. Pressure picked up, and it's intercepted by Chandler Rivers to the house. Pick six.
Coming over here late, and watch how he just baits it and baits it. He realizes where the route is at. It's 3rd and 10. That route is going to break at 10 yards. And who's right there at 10 yards? It's Chandler Rivers. Steps right in front and runs it in for a touchdown. He's playing almost every snap.
Chandler Rivers was talking to his defensive coordinator, Jonathan Patke, during the bye week. About 90 seconds to go in the first quarter. Glenn on the move. And Brock Glenn lost the football. Ryan Smith falls on it for Duke. Ozzie Nicholas.
45, Ozzie Nicholas. He's just hustling, running to the football, and he gets that right arm and that punch. The old peanut punch, Peanut Tillman. Longtime Chicago Bear has made that play, but it's the right punch that gets right on the football, and that ball's on the ground, recovered by Duke.
Duke quickens the tempo. Thomas. And Star Thomas has a first down. Peyton Jones with Murphy. 1 for 5 on third downs. Murphy got it to Samir Hagans. First down. Unbalanced with Murphy under center. A pitch for Jones, and he's short. Darrell Jackson fell on him close to the sticks, right near the goal line as well.
And I think that Coach Manny Diaz is looking for a measurement.
Gets it up the middle, plunges in, waiting on the signal. Touchdown.
That's just a big surge right up the middle, Mike. You get the big guys up front, and they were able to do it. It's a one-on-one. That's it. That's what you want, one-on-one. Cryer and Thomas wins the battle. Cryer just goes a little too low. He's got to get higher. He's got to stand right there and get a good punch.
He addressed it during that Mental Thursday session this week with what they call dragon tails.
Florida State has defensively.
And so how does Brock Glenn respond? Picked again! Ozzie Nicholas with a third Duke takeaway. Wow.
Linebacker Nicholas, he just goes over, he sits in his zone. That ball hits him right in the hands. So that's a quarterback who's seeing something pre-snap, but he has to understand that it's going to change post-snap. That's an easy interception for the end.
Got the snap off. Jones on a conservative play call for just the yard. And the field goal unit's coming out. So are you 0-2 in his last 2 games? Those were from 47 and 43. This from 28, and the experienced junior kicker is good. 2-touchdown lead for Manny Diaz's Devils. Pressure comes. Kromenhoek rolls. Kromenhoek spins away along the sideline and tumbles down at the 40. 5-yard shot, 4th down.
That's a nice positive.
1 overall, 1-1 in the league. 3rd down and 9, and it's on the ground again for Star Thomas. Ran into Omar Graham. So this is a couple possessions in a row. They've just kept it on the ground. And with the poor field position, they'll take their medicine and punt.
Out there offensively and put yourself in harm's way.
Cade Reynolds out of his end zone, had it partially blocked. Was able to get it to roll into Florida State territory. A.J. Cottrell
They're keeping this offense on the field.
No jump from Duke, and now Davis muscling against Nicholas for a first down.
Nice. That's a nice little.
Duke brings 5. Kromenhoek goes down. There is a flag down as Josh Pickett got home on the quarter blitz.
Yeah, they showed a different picture, and Kromenhoek got fooled. He saw that they were bringing 6 players, and at the end, they dropped all out to play cover 2.
Hands to the face. Defense number 7. 15-yard penalty.
Plenty to get to. Mike, Kurt.
Zubin, thank you very much. We look forward to that. 3rd down and long out of the 2-minute timeout for Luke Kromenhoek. Still searching, fires, and it's out of bounds. Chandler Rivers. 4th down. One of 3 kickers in the country who's hit from 50-plus 3 times already this year. He is excellent, and he smokes it from 53. A 4th make for Ryan Fitzgerald from 50. He said, I'm going to Texas. All right, final minute in this first half. Star Thomas keeps it on the ground, and Duke's been very conservative with its play calls.
Right.
Very close, and Mike Norvell will take a timeout.
I think he's.
You make it a 1-score game headed to halftime. Cade Reynolds spirals one away to LaWayne McCoy to the 30.
And I think if you're
a freshman in his college debut, they'll let him throw. Kromenhoek, first down. Ja'Kai Douglas with 20 seconds, and the clock stops for now.
Yeah, but no timeout, so they got to get on the ball. Either they're going to
3rd drop tonight. 7 seconds to go. Kromenhoek, nowhere to go. Wesley Williams sends this game to halftime.
their team right now because they're not really getting much offensively, Mike.
Sam Singleton and the Noles will start with it to begin the second half, and Singleton's got a lane. Sam Singleton wins the foot race. A shot in the arm for the Noles. 95 yards.
It's just been a return. You get the football and it's go, 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 telling the offensive lines or the guys on that kick team to get out there and find the block. And that's all you need. Just give me a room, give me space, and an outstanding job of finding it.
We talked with Alex Atkins, the offensive coordinator, back in the spring. He said Sam Singleton is a track guy with explosive speed.
Yeah.
And now Murphy will motion out. This is Star Thomas in the Wildcat. And Star Thomas converts. So a little wrinkle from Johnny Brewer, the offensive coordinator, for that all-important third down.
Yeah, that was a nice call.
This is Henry Beal in the fourth, the backup quarterback. Malik Murphy's still in there. And here's Malik Murphy, who wants to throw to Samir Hagans. First down. So two quarterbacks on the field at the same time.
We're looking for a spark. Could that be the play?
4 weeks ago, they had a two-quarterback look. They go back to it here. And now Peyton Jones with a lane to the edge. And Peyton Jones is bumped down at the 25 at Florida State. Third down and a dozen for Duke. Murphy, quick hitter, and a drop from Javon Harvey. Would be a 43-yard. Last two attempts from 40-plus were misses in the last couple of games. And Todd Polino drills it dead central. The lead 7 for Manny Diaz and Duke against the Noles. On 3rd and 6. Pressure coming. Kromenhoek felt it with his legs. He takes off and he is short. Kevin O'Connor the stop, and it's second 3 and out for Florida State. Alex Mastromano in his 5th year on the job. Ray Guy Award finalist last year, and Quayshawn Brown got buried by Conrad Hussey. Third down and 9. Sideline into coverage. Nothing doing for Eli Pankel. Azareye'h Thomas was all over him, and it's 4th down.
Offensively.
And now big 3rd down for the Noles. 2 for 10 on him tonight. Cam Davis dropped by Kendi Charles.
49 new players this year playing at their absolute best.
Murphy to the outside for Jordan Moore. And Jordan Moore's got a 1st down with his first catch of the ball game.
NFL teams, a lot of NFL talent on that Florida State defense.
3rd and 3, and they're putting it in the arm of Murphy. Incomplete for Taylor across the middle.
There's just nowhere to go.
Quarterbacks for Florida State in the 2nd half. 3 turnovers his last 3 plays, and he gets this one away to Lawrence Toafili, who creates something out of nothing. Tonight, Brock Glenn into Duke territory. Glenn fires a dart, and it's Ja'Kai Douglas for a 1st down.
Oh, I love the formation there, Mike. They went unbalanced.
Davis slipped away, and Cam Davis rumbles. 10-yard pickup for the true freshman.
Yeah, you don't see that too often. Trey Freeman.
Had the Broyles Award already. Play clock winding down again on Glenn. They give it to him. He steps up, takes off. Brock Glenn bumped down at the 20. Will make it a sure thing for Ryan Fitzgerald.
That's a positive play. That's all you can do in that situation.
This is Florida State's first time even entering the red zone since the opening drive of the game. 38 for Ryan Fitzgerald. And the always reliable kicker puts it through. Murphy taking a lot of shots downfield. Adam Fuller was ready for it all week. Star Thomas with a lane. Star Thomas breaks a tackle and takes it to the doorstep of the red zone.
And this should be a handoff.
Easily in field goal range. They're throwing with Murphy toward the end zone. Incomplete for Eli Pankel. Kevin Knowles in coverage. And Todd Polino, the experienced junior, comes out from 40. Reynolds in the hole. Polino's kick is good. Tucks it inside the upright. Time for Glenn. Across the middle, he's got Hakeem Williams. And Williams has enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, I thought Hakeem.
Toafili again. Squirms up the middle. 1st down. Bergeron to stop, but not before 11 for the veteran running back. Only for Glenn to return here in the 2nd half. Glenn on the slant. Kentron Portier inside. Stinson ready to blitz. They run away from it with Davis. Upfield just outside the 30. Ball came out at the end of it. Darius Washington could not jump on it.
Lean on the field, go funky. Recovered by Duke.
I didn't see it.
Preston Watson, the takeaway.
Watson gets the takeaway.
Overs in the 1st half. Ozzie Nicholas was in the middle of 2 of them. He's in the mix there. And then the true freshman, Preston Watson, fell on it. Screen, nowhere to go. Edwin Joseph read it well on Samir Hagans, and the Noles, backed by that penalty, force a punt.
Yeah, I think everybody here at Wallace
Wayne for Brock Glenn and Florida State. Glenn steps up. Glenn on the move. Got away from Bergeron to the edge. And Glenn goes out of bounds past the 45. And you're absolutely in a 4-down situation for Mike Norvell.
Yeah, you have to go for it here no matter what.
Glenn fires, and it's caught by Ja'Kai Douglas for a first down to the 39.
It was a delay on fourth down.
Glenn. A flag down. Glenn on the move. Maintained his footing. And Glenn is picked off by Josh Pickett. Florida State turnover of the game. As you said, just trying to create anything.
Anything.
And let's make sure Pickett made the catch inbounds as well.
Now, it looks to me he's inbounds, but where's that left foot?
Right foot, right knee comes down, I think, before the left foot's out of bounds. Has the catch, right knee down before the left foot touches out of bounds. Is that
Out of bounds.
Ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. Holding offense number 52. 10-yard penalty. It'll be third down.
I think that's why we called.
Brock Glenn against a three-man rush. Flips it to Toafili. And he's got nowhere to go. VJ Anthony finishes it off for Duke. They just can't score enough right now. And Duke gets its first ever win against Florida State. 23-16 the final at Wallace Wade Stadium.
Unbelievable. A nice job there. Manny Diaz's group, they tried to downplay it. They realized they had never beaten Florida State in their school's history. That was on their minds. They did a good job of trying to downplay it, but this is a big victory for the Blue Devils.